Hello and welcome to another episode of my Newells Old Boys Save. And here we start at Claudio Dar's homepage, his stats, and we've kept hold of him towards the end of the season now. I've rejected 40, 50, even 60 million for this guy. And as you can see, his contract runs out in a year's time. So has it been worth it? We're risking maybe losing massive money to keep him for maybe 6 months longer. Well, we'll look at the schedule now. I didn't show any games at the Copa Libertadores group stage. I'll show you why now. As you can see, the top, we're first at the moment. We play Boca at home in the penultimate game of the season. And I'll show you what will happen in that. The Copa Libertadores, we managed to top the group. But it was really good actually. Tough teams. The first game was 2-0. Perez, Tika and Claudio Dar get a goal. Again, the double get a goal in Mateo Diaz to make it 3. We lost to SEP away, and then we beat them at home 3-2. Julian Aquino, hat-trick. He's been really good. He stepped up now to help the front three, chipping with goals. We managed to scrape past this team, the Chilean side. 2-0, swapped the side around a bit. A young centre-back, Giovanni Borgonovo. That'll do. Really good centre back, and Garrido gets a goal. He hasn't scored many in this season. He hasn't really had the chance. His stats don't look too bad. He's 20 years of age, hasn't scored in the league. Yeah, I feel a bit sorry for him. And we lost the final game. We swapped the side around quite a bit, but in the league, I'll show you where we left off. We picked that from here. We had a draw following after that. Marco Ria for the goals for us. We smashed Racing Club 6-1. Perez Tika gets 4 goals. I will show you this match because it shows a lot about our the way we play our football. And Miranda starts it off with a penalty, and Sosa's back now in action. So Sosa kind of had like a link with Perez Tika. Always seemed to assist him, and it shows in this game, especially here. Just lobs it in. Perez Tika gets on the end of the cross to get his first goal of the game. And then the second goal of the game, Claudio Dar finds Julian Aquino, who smashes it in, and that's pretty much how he scored his goal, Aquino, this season. And then Perez Tika for his second, I think, gets put through by Aquino, and it's just a classic near post finish for him. It's a trademark low near post slider. And then I think it's his third goal now. Yeah, Sosa on the left, whips it in again, and Perez Tika end of a cross, first time finish. So he's on his hat-trick now. Well, that was his hat-trick summed up. Racing Club pull one back through a pretty good play. I mean, straight through the defence. It gets skinned, near post finish. And then Perez Tika wraps up the game properly with a 6-1 result. And yeah, just a typical finish, really. Just gets it instead of the keeper slots into the bottom corner. So yeah, 4 goals for Perez Tika. So solid performance. And then we lose to River Plate 3-2. Quite a frustrating game. Perez Tika gets a goal again. And then we go on, as you can see, we just go on a really good run here. Perez Tika getting pretty much a game in every goal, but a goal in every game. Julian Aquino chips in loads, and Jamie. As you can see here, kind of same story all the time. Perez Tika gets another game with 4 goals. I mean, I'll show you his goal scoring record now. We drew the last game. We have Boca, then Independiente, third and second. I'll show you how the league looks like. Just in a minute. But this is the stats. Perez Tika, 48 games this season, 51 goals. Incredible. He's 2 years left of his contract, but he has a contract getting renewed end of the season. 48 in the league, so it's safe to say that he's got the golden boot this season. As you can see, Marcel Jamie, 17 goals, 8 assists. Julio Aquino, 17 goals, 7 assists. Claudio Dar, 18 goals, 21 assists. And our midfielders, Marco Ray, solid. Sione, really good. And Sosa and Jandada, really healthy amount of assists each, considering they can't, especially, and Jandada can't actually cross, so pretty special. And then, Transfers are chipping in with a few the yards chipping in. There's been some sales. If I can get there. You probably noticed that he was missing is Coronel, our young centre back, was on for 5 million to ATP, our rivals, I will say, from Brazil, the ones who beat us in the. Actually, I don't think they were. I think ATM are the ones that beat us in the Sudamericana. I have to check this now. I'll put this all back on. Why not? Let's find this out. Sudamericana caught for ATP. They did knock us out. Okay, they knocked us out, but they didn't win it. They didn't beat us in the final of the Sudamericana. That was ATM. So yeah, we got a bit of beef with ATP anyway, so that's good. But Coronel goes there, and then they also sign our young left back on free transfer basically, but it works out 1.6 million compensation. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you. Off the pitch, yeah, that's everything. The avocado, I don't know if I mentioned, he's gone for 1.2 million as well. Yeah, decent money, and he's in the reserves still, so at that age I think might as well get the money for him. So the league looks like this. Independiente is dropped off, but basically we have won the league, not officially yet because of goal difference, but any positive result against Boca means we win. Even if we lost both the games, I think we win on goal difference anyway. But yeah, let's try and win today against Boca. I think in '91, it was the last time they won the league, and I think they defeated Boca to clinch it to the title. So quite poetic. It'd be really good to win against Boca Juniors, to be honest, and win the title today. So we'll get straight into it, and then we can see the end of season reviews afterwards. So yeah, we'll go for this lineup. I think just scan, make sure everyone's fit. We're in serious form, so I hope we can smash them here. It's the usual Valentine goal. Is it Valentine? I always forget. Valentine in goal. We got Andrada right back, Sosa left back, Fernandez, Miranda, who are making a solid partnership in defence. Sione and Rea, same again in midfield, and then Claudio Dar, Perez Tica, Jamie, and Aquino as the front four. Pretty solid. Claudio Dar, I'm hoping I can get 40-50 million for him in the summer, because I completely forgot his contract is like running out in a year. He doesn't want to renew. He isn't falling out, he just doesn't want to stay here anymore, which is understandable. So hopefully we can get this league title and he can move on, really. I would be disappointed if it's anything below 30 million. I don't think it will. I just really need to get rid of him before the months get closer and closer to his end date on his contract. Sosa has the ball out wide. Sione back to Sosa, he whips it in. Hopefully Perez Tica can get a couple in this game, as Boca look to break. They get put through Vasquez, and he smashes it in to make it 1-0 to Boca. We'll also keep an eye on Independiente's game, because if they drop any points, we also win the league. So yeah, I mean, pretty good. Where is the thing now? I'll just watch this actually before I set that up. Perez Tica, he's offside. He's offside. League table or latest scores. Yeah, that's better. We'll keep an eye on Independiente as well. But ideally, hopefully we can get at least a point here. Let me know what you think about Perez, Tica and Jamie. How well should we try and keep on to them, or should we sell one of them? Julian Aquino is pretty much, you can put him in that group now of those front three, because he's been incredible the last 4 months. I think he had about 5-6 goals, and he's just smashed in about 10 in about 18-20 games. As Fernandez has put down this left hand side. It's weird that he's so high up the pitch, but Perez gets his goal, 52nd of the season, and is it his 49th or 48th now in the league? I can't remember, but no one's catching him in the league. I think second has 29-30 goals. As Fernandez is on the left, smashes it across. Perez gets on the end of it. A real poacher's goal. Independiente are losing now. They just scored, so it looks like things are panning out for Esther win the league today. Well deserved, I would say. That's 20 minutes into the game. It's 1-1. And I think the Libertadores has been drawn as well, and we are playing. That's why I got a bit confused with the rivals. The second round, we're playing ATM, and they are the team that beat us in the Sudamericana final. So some serious revenge is needed there. They're a really good side. I think they're third in the league, and against a Brazilian side, I mean, they're always really, really good. As we just keep hold of that. Miranda uses his strength and his pace. It was no look pass, basically. So that'll be quite a tough draw, especially with the second round. Because they draw the quarters and the semis. In the quarters, it might even be Boca then again. So we'll see how this pans out as Claudio Dar gets potentially his last goal for the club. He smashes it bottom left corner to make us go 2-1 up. Not a bad goal at all. Prezdika getting an assist for once. Puts Claudio Dar through and nice and composed smashes it across the bottom left. Hopefully we can pile on the misery now. Boca surely have nothing to play for as Miranda launches his head at that and makes it 3-1 20 minutes into the game. It's all too easy. I know. I mean, obviously, win the league now. Obviously straight away make sure we retain the title. It's obviously just as important as winning it the first time. Probably easier said than done. But we should do. But we need to go after the Libertadores now, as Perez Tika just can't get on the end of it. And I feel like I don't want to rebuild another squad to go for it. I want to just keep. I think Perez Tika, I don't want to sell him at all. I'll need help with that. So please put in the comments what we should do with Perez Tika. As he's making his point that he wants to stay here. Boot it long, gets on the end of it, scores 53 goals. I mean, you could have 100 million and you might not be able to replace his goals. So I feel like it's pointless doing that. So as long as he's happy to stay, we'll keep him. We're on with the keeper. Beats him easy peasy. 2 goals, 1 assist. Lovely. And I'm a big fan of Jamie and I like Aquino. So I kind of want to keep them. I love the fact that all these 3 players here, they're all from the youth. So I think we should really try our best to keep them. As long as they they're happy to play for the club. Delighted with that. It's 4-1. We're absolutely smashing Boca. So it looks like they're going to be partying tonight. What I'll do is when we finish the game, if we win the league this game, I'll play Independiente quickly off camera and I'll come back for the end of season awards. And the idea for next season and maybe some players to try and keep hold of and things like that. Is Perez Tika, oh my goodness, I thought he was doing an Eric Cantona-esque finish then. And let me know if you think there's anyone to sign, or especially with the Messi, should we try our best to get Messi back in, because surely we've improved our standing enough to at least let him think about moving to Newells for maybe the last few seasons of his career. Perez has been put through. He just misses. Leans back a little bit and just puts it wide. But we're all over Boca. Surely their heads are gone. Prestig has gone behind the defence once again. Sione. Sorry if I'm a little bit quiet again. It's a little bit late at night, so I'm trying not to be too loud. Prestika. Nah, not to be. Someone take him out. Go on. I think it's always nice to, win the title, but against another big club, just to rub salt into the wound. Boca have won it for the last 2 seasons, so it will be tough on them to not really challenge either this season, especially when they offered me the job interview at the beginning of the season. So it's quite personal, I think, between me and Boca. A bit like the ATM Brazilian side. We've had a few run-ins. I think we'll take off Sione, get Juan Sforza on the field if we can. Do that again. And let's mix it up. Put Jamie down the middle, and we'll get Diaz on, because he has been really good the last few games. He's stepped up for that little role as being a sub. So that's pretty good. Independiente do claw it back to 2-1. They've been incredible this season. I actually think, I said Boca won it the last 2 seasons. I kind of feel like they didn't. I think Independiente won it last season. I'll double check that. But they've been really good. And that player, that Brian Martinez, that winger, he's got like 28 goals and like 14 assists, so he's been brilliant. As Claudio Dar looks to add another to his tally. Does he get taken out? Nope. No pen. As they just give the ball away. Perez Tika, he gets his hat-trick. 54th goal of the season. Kind of just shows what he does. I'm going to count his hat-tricks this season. I'm going to go for 6 or 7 hat-tricks this season. I think it's unbelievable. 54 goals. I mean, yeah, I don't think I've ever had a striker score so many in one season. And like, I think it's like league game. It's like goals for me just in general are amazing. As in, I think it's like 94 league games for me, and I got like 85 league goals. So yeah, he's just gonna be amazing. As San Lorenzo, they winning 3-2 now, so it looks like Independiente are gonna go out with a loss as we look to win the title by smashing Boca. They might get another though. Good save. But yeah, it looks like we'll be beating them 5-2 on the day. And yeah, didn't take too long. The 4th season in, and we win the league. I don't know what happened there. It just skipped. That's annoying, isn't it? I wasn't even pressing it, I swear. So you wait that long to see a little celebration, and it doesn't even happen. Congratulations, Liam. How pleased are you to win the Premier Division? I would have been more pleased if we, got to see them actually celebrate. This is for the fans. Why not? And that'll do. Oh, there we go. We get another little. I had a little interview, and then I had the celebration. I suppose it's a different feel to it. Nice. And the classic cartwheel. Valentine's living it on for Alan, I imagine. There it is, in his honour. As we win the league title for the first time since, I'll double check, but I think it's 91. Yeah, long wait, well worth it. Continue, come on. And there it is. We play Independiente now. I'll do that off camera. Hopefully we can get 100 points. The record only is 101, but you can't have everything. Yes, so it says here, clinch the title. Newells do the double, because we obviously won the Super Coppa. Yeah, we won the Super Coppa, yeah. But we also won, the Copa Argentina final, so I feel like, that's a better one to mention. Board delighted, of course they are, 2 years ahead of schedule. Welsh boss enters Argentina Hall of Fame. Lovely. And what else? Past winners. Yes, go on history. Okay. Oh, they won it here, 2013. Okay, first phase. But I know I got tweeted saying 90 something about 91. 05. Ah, see. Okay, they won it there. And then maybe it is. Aha. Okay, so here it is. Okay, that's cool. Go on about that. Maybe around here, yeah, 1990/91. Yeah, against runners at Boca. Pretty cool then. Brezdi got on form. He's been on form literally every single day this year. Crown champions. Some people get some money for it. Interesting guy. And let's just quickly have a little look at see if got A-star. Lovely. Go on, general. I'm favourite personnel. Surely I'll get bumped into the icon soon. I mean, that's what Bielsa happened to him. Go on, let me in. We'll go back. Reputation 2.5 stars. Pretty solid. So yeah, thrilled with that. Yeah, like I said, I'll go play the Independiente game now, and then we'll come back for the season awards. But you can see Presti 49 games, 54 goals. Let me know what you think about that. Yeah, incredible. See you guys in a minute. So here we are. We just beat Independiente. No, we just drew with Independiente 1-1. Claudio Dar got his 20th goal of the season, and this just popped up pretty sharpish afterwards. So end of season review. We win as Premier Division title and Super Copa Argentina and the Argentina Cup. But I think it counts for last season for some weird reason. I won't go off this menu too much because I know it takes you to the beginning again every time. The board are very disappointed with the deal to sign Carlos Miranda. This is merely down to giving the player a wage that is too high for his place in the squad. Well, I know that, but I had to get him in, and he's absolutely incredible. And he plays every game, so the board just don't understand what they're talking about. And with those stats, then they can get lost. B, Chavez, yeah, he's alright. He's a bit of a sub man. C for Joe. Yeah, I can see why. He's a bit more of in the future. C, yeah, again, future. These ones they're all going to be C, aren't they? And A, a lower wage than, okay, doesn't matter too much. Transfers out, they'll probably be a bit annoyed. Obviously, Luis Segovia went because they hit his clause. Allen to get his wages off is pretty good. Yeah, just generic C plus. I mean, I was a bit gutted, but 12 million, you can't really decline that. C, 1 million, fine. And yeah, I suppose selling to someone in the league's not brilliant. And we could have probably got on 3 to 5 million. Loans out, boring, who cares? The season results, yeah, it was a season of jubilant success for Los Leperos, who exceeded expectations from the outset and were eventually crowned champions. 98 points, goal difference is 79. I'll show you like the little stats after this, like with the highest goal scorers, etc. Average home attendance 35,000, solid numbers. 84% though, we could get it higher. Prestiga, top goal scorer with 51 goals. The board A star, amazing, love it. And yeah, just you can see that how we beat some teams 8-1, 9-3, 6-2. Just scrolling down, 6-2 again, 7-1, 6-1, 5-0, 5-2. I mean, yeah, pretty solid. Biggest win 8-1. Match to remember 9-3. I feel like that's biggest win really. And then yeah, goal of the season. Claudio Dar gets a hat trick in the Copa Argentina, which is pretty amazing actually. Yeah, I remember. I forgot that we beat them in the final with that. So yeah, that was a pretty solid season. The finances were looking like healthier than ever. Claudio Dar, Prestiga, Jamie Aquino, and Sforza. I would agree they are definitely the biggest shirt sellers for sure. Everything goes up pretty much. I mean, it's a couple of 10 grand in that. So everything looking pretty healthy. Yeah, I mean, that is pretty solid. And then, yeah, basically just how we played our football. I hate that goals are there and assists are there. I mean, they should be the other way around, surely. Claudio Dar, I mean, that's so awesome. 21 assists, 20 goals. But yeah, beautiful. Let's see what happens here. I don't think I've seen this one. You work hard, blah, 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 blah. Okay, it just shows like record breakers. Most overall goals by playing a single season, 54. I'm not surprised. Most league goals, 51. Most clean sheets, 18. Most man of the matches, 11. Highest transfer fee, Joaquin Torres, 12 million. Yeah, I mean, you can't really complain. Goal of the season, we know that. Most assists, Claudio Dar, and in the league, in the competition as well. Yeah, interesting page. Competition awards, Argentina Domestic Player of the Year, Argentina Young Player of the Year, Argentina Division Best Player, and Argentina Top Goals. Yeah, he just wins everything. Surely his value is going to be through the roof. And yeah, we win 5 managers of the months, which is pretty special. Yeah, sums it up. History in the making. Yeah, just drink that in. So we finished there. Prestiga sets a new record for the highest player. This will be good. Best 11. I kind of want to go to that straight away. Club general, we'll just see. No favourites apart from me. Best 11. Yeah, Prestiga, 143 games, 111 goals. I mean, that's pretty special. Even Guido's not doing too bad. I got a soft spot for him. But yeah, solid. We'll look at that couple more seasons time and see how that pans out. We just done that, easy peasy. Next season they want us to qualify again. Easy, yeah, we should be able to do that fine. Quarterfinals, going to be tough because we obviously play ATM soon. But yeah, I think possession, that's what we play, high tempo. Yeah, I suppose we play that. Entertaining, attacking. I mean, it's all good. We'll accept that. Team leaders, Perez Tika has now gone up to one of them. End of season, yeah, I'll discuss all that off camera, I think. We'll just congratulate Perez Tika for his hard work. Best player, top goal scorer, 51, and then second was 31. Incredible. Competition, do this. Team detail, yeah. So we'll start not too high. Average possession, we're second, so pretty solid. Points per game, obviously the highest. We'll go into attacking, obviously with the most goals, 127, and then Boca had 98. Goals per game, we're averaging about 3. Goals from corners, 11. That's pretty good. Didn't realise that. Shots for, shots on target, shots per game, dribbles made, so very attacking. Moving to the defence, I think the thing that's really cool is interceptions. Much more interceptions than any other team, and how many times we won the ball back. Really good. Obviously, a lot of that's down to our success. And player details is Claudio Dar got 17 assists. A couple of players on, Sione, Rea, not far away. And Perez Tika, obviously, we covered this a lot of the time. 51 goals, which I think is incredible. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Let me know what you thought of this episode and how this season's panned out. What we should aim for like next season. Who we need to keep hold of, who we need to let go. Messi talk, try and get him in. As you can see, Claudio Dar's wanted already. He's gonna have to go, but it's probably the Brazilian side. So it's interesting to see who's gonna try and get him. I think, yeah, anything above 30 million, obviously I'll take. Our finances are pretty solid now. We've got 23 million in the bank, 25 transfer budget, and the wages aren't too high. Perez Tika's wanted by, you're not going to go there, is he? No offence. Come on, some real teams need to come in for these players if they're going to leave. At the moment, Joan Sforza, Orlando City. The squad's small, so obviously I trust these players. So I'll try and keep them. And Jadada by Roma. See, now that's a big team. Yeah, we'll see what happens, and I'll let you guys know next season. But yeah, thanks for the support. We'll have a little look at Gaz Allen before we go. Doing alright, not too bad. Who else do we have here? We have, see how Tom Davis is getting on. 17 years of age now. Yeah, he's still got low self-belief. Slowly getting there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this season. Yeah, let me know what you think we should do in the future. What we should aim for. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. And if you're new, give it a subscribe and all that good stuff. And yeah, thanks for the support, and see you guys next season.